Are you ready for the ride? The ride of life? Because you know what? Every business owner knows it takes money to make money. Now let's talk about that one key element you need to get to that top 1% in life, in business. Here we go.
You know, I had this thought this morning. It's true for all of us, right? In reality, we're all just a tiny speck on this planet, enjoying our own little bubbles as we live our lives. So, hey, learn to appreciate yourself as a speck inside your own bubble of happiness and productivity and enhancing the lives of others, okay? So, if you can live your life every day and make God smile at least once, I think you're doing okay as a human. And today, looking at these beautiful peonies, I think I made them smile today because they definitely made me smile. Look, they're standing up. So for 6 or 7 years, I've been wanting to do this to make these look good. Now when you come down the road, they're beautiful. They're not flopped over. I think the roses are doing pretty good too. They have new growth on them. We did this planting, I don't know, 2 weeks ago maybe. The little baby petite roses, they got some new growth, so they're doing good. We also put in the spirea on the side, and a lot of the blooms already bloomed out that were there when we bought it, but the new blooms are coming back. So yeah, they should do okay. I don't know. Shouldn't be any issues with them. And the climbing hydrangea, I'm definitely gonna show you that here in a little bit. So stick around. We have to mow this place up real quick, make it pretty, and we'll show you the new growth that's happening right now in May.
Let's think about one thing real quick. People want the wealth that they see, but they don't think about the work that is underneath as the foundation of all that growth and financial success. Not only financial success, but just a overall feeling of happiness as you're out there working hard and earning a living through this world we live in. This climbing hydrangea is such a beautiful, huge specimen, and the foundation is a brick wall. That's all it was when we showed up and did this installation 8 years ago. No one knows what it takes to build your own business of success and to find that level of freedom and happiness until they actually jump in and do it 100%. If you have the discipline to be resilient to anything and everything, you'll be like this beautiful camellia that the deer devoured just weeks ago. And here it is, fresh and strong, regrowing. If you want to climb that wall of success, you must take the risks and learn new things. You have to get in that mindset for a new level achievements in your life overall. See, the bigger vision is not always the better vision for you in your life. Sometimes, most of us would be much more content if we had 6 figures off of 12 main accounts than we would mowing grass for 60 hours a week on 100 mowing accounts. So we're going to talk about getting to that top 1%. And what I mean by 1% is that you need to be the top of your personal 1%. That means no matter what you're doing out here every single day, you strive to be the very best of who you are in everything that you do. You have to be the top 1% that you can be as a person, and everything else will fall in place. It's all about effort and discipline. Check this out.
So back months ago in March, these things got ran over, squished. We gave them the Espoma Holly Tone, pruned them back hard. They were this big. But they're coming back. Let me show you. These are Astilbe. These are the white plumes. They get nice and big and tall, plume out nice big white puffy flowers. They're getting ready to show up pretty soon. There's some more perennials down here that are coming out. Show you real quick. This will add the kind of white purple to it. Boom. Yeah, and once these flowers are done, you leave the stems, and they kind of leave that purple look to the garden. Yeah, very beautiful. I'll show you these autumn ferns. The autumn ferns are coming in really good. Take a look. So I do have a couple of the Astilbe back here that'll pop up with the white plumes. And yeah, of course, you know I like the blue Atlas cedar, the weeping kind. He's got a lot of new growth. All right, so when I did this landscape, I had all white Astilbe coming in. I ended up getting one pink one. Earlier this year, I transplanted that big pink one because it's huge, and I put him on the other end of this little row. So I have a pink, and these will be white, and then the last one's pink. So that should look pretty good when it comes out. Yeah, off to the next one. Don't have a lot of time to waste, but definitely want to show you guys that. All right, so next stop on a Friday, the whole cul-de-sac. Okay, we got to knock these 3 mansions out and the entrance and get them back on a Friday schedule. Good thing is we did mow them on Monday, so should be a nice, easy single cut, limited weed eating, and next week, whole place gets fresh mulch and a new landscaping. So stay tuned. Good stuff. Gonna kill us, but you'll enjoy the footage for sure. So, not sure if I get much mowing footage here. You guys know these properties pretty good. I'll get a little bit here and there, just to finish product. Okay. Check back in. Plenty more to go. Now look, this peony, its second burst of blooms will not be worth anything now. It's done. Once it's fall, plant's done.
The first thing that I do to be the top 1% of myself is to wake up every morning with my thankful lenses on. The way I view my life, my physical abilities that I have been blessed with, the workload, the clients I've been blessed with, my family, all my loved ones, my friends, my good equipment that I had to do this work. I wake up thinking of everything I'm thankful for. and I go through the day with that same mindset. It's number one, my opinion, thankful glasses every day.
I just got done weed eating that entire dirt apron mulch bed down the entrance that we have. If you've seen any other videos of us doing a leaf cleanup on there, yeah, that's a lot of area to grind out with a weed eater. But hey, they weeded all 3 houses, and it's only fair, right? I gotta get a little sweaty and hot and gross and nick up my legs a few times. But hey, I'll check back in. We're headed out, okay? We're gonna talk about that whole feeling of just being a speck on the planet. You're more than that. We'll talk about it here soon, okay?
Realize that where you are is better than 90% of the world's population right now.
Yep, this is where we're at again. I didn't wait 2 weeks and didn't get behind. It's been slightly over a week. So this guy needs to get back on schedule, and after this mowing, he's just gonna have a choice whether we're gonna be here every week or not at all. So nothing against him. Love him as a client, love him as a man, but hey, you already saw that other video where the grass was, can't do that anymore. Anyways, we'll get a little bit of footage, not much, you've already seen this place, maybe just an after shot, but definitely be checking back in. It's 2 o'clock, we got 5, counting this place, left. It's been a long Friday, but hey, worth sticking around for. And like I said before, sometimes we feel, insignificant in our lives, and maybe it's because at the moment you are. Maybe you're not making a difference in other people's lives, so that's why you feel insignificant. Think about that for a second, and maybe if you change the way that you treat other people and the stuff that you do for other people, that definitely makes you feel like you're making a difference. So your little speck feeling, it's not a bad one. Ends up being a nice one. We'll check back in.
The second thing that I focus on to be my personal top 1% of who I can be is my interactions with other people. The more I can spread smiles through my conversations and my interactions with everybody I come in contact with, the better vibes that have always come my way in life. The more I help and make other people's lives better, the more that I continue to get blessed with on a day-to-day basis. That's the honest truth. We'll hit number 3 here soon. And it's extremely important you understand this 100%. And when you're young, like these guys, they have a different mindset than I do out here. They're slaving away hardcore. They can't wait to get done. I love it out here. Every minute. Totally different.
Alright guys, we got 3 properties left. It's 4:20. We're headed to the store to get water. Show you this view real quick. Not real clear, but it's still pretty.
So as you're looking out into the distance of your future that you see for yourself, you need to realize the one true fact of life is that you, only you, shape your reality by what you give your attention to in life. Personally, I focused on my small bubble of my immediate loves, my passions, my family, my career, and my own personal self-worth. Without this core and the realization that it's up to you to shape your own reality, you'll have a hard time.
All right, I'm back. It's about 6:30 right now. We got the log home left to mow, which is a beautiful place to finish the day out for sure. Now, I don't know if you're kind of understanding what I'm talking about today. I'm try to sum it up for everybody, and maybe sum it up for myself as well. I started mowing grass, and I realized that I really enjoyed the solitude. Not having to deal with society, not having to deal with the issues of the world, and just getting out here, in God's world. So I've been fortunate to where I've always been in solitude the last 30 years of my life out here. Even when I was running 15-man crews, once I throw everybody around the place, it was just me and my mower and my thoughts, So I guess what I'm trying to say is, even if you don't feel important, you don't feel big, like a superstar, hey, neither am I. I'm just a guy in a small town mowing grass. The only difference between me and you is I decided to broadcast it on YouTube. That's the only difference. If you put in the effort, the hard work to learn a trade of any kind, get the knowledge that it's going to bring you, then you can have those $10,000 a month average year-round income. You don't have to work for a factory making low wages. You don't have to work for, the double shift king that slaves you away and doesn't care. It's up to you to change your life and put in the effort that's necessary. Could close out like that. So we're gonna mow up the log home here, and you guys have a good evening. If I don't come back on, as I always say, be good if you can, kind always, and love each other. Always love each other. Peace. Elite Landscape style.
You want to be that top 1% of yourself? Focus on these 3 things: influence, income, impact. The more you influence your clients by doing amazing perfection level work, the more your income will climb. The impact you make is huge for the lives of all the partners that are involved in the relationship of your business. Hey, everybody hang in there. Spring rush is crazy, but we're all in the same boat. Much love, and I wish everybody the high level of success that God has to offer you in your world.